Tragically, not everybody has a miracle survival story this morning. We mentioned at least 6 people have died in this storm. That includes a 14-year-old girl. Her name was Cynthia Miller, and Jonathan Vigliotti went to Leesville, Louisiana, to speak with her family.
We went to ride out the storm in our parents' room, and everyone was sitting in there, and then the tree, it came down. It landed on her.
Hurricane Laura left a gaping hole in the Miller family's home when a tree smashed through, crushing 14-year-old Cynthia. They called her Cindy. The Millers weren't expecting a direct hit. They hadn't even been ordered to evacuate. 18-year-old Nellie Miller is Cindy's older sister.
It was scary. It was dark. It was terrifying. There was rain, wind everywhere. It sounded huge. I didn't think a tree would come through if it hit. It's like, okay, we got hit. And then my parents started yelling, hey, are you guys okay? And we said, yeah, we're okay. So I walked to try and find Cindy because she wasn't talking. And I tried to wake her up and she wouldn't wake up. And it took me a little bit to realize she couldn't.
Miller family friend Richard Partridge never thought this could happen.
This one we were more prepared for. We wasn't prepared for this. This was one of those, you watch it on the news. You see it happen to somebody else.
Nellie Miller said she'll remember her younger sister as an excellent student with a bright future, an aspiring marine microbiologist who, even as the hurricane barreled down, was reading a book by flashlight.
She was an extrovert and she loved people, but she was going to do something big.
And Cynthia had dreams of leaving the bayou for Harvard, and her family says she was first in her class. She was also the first confirmed fatality. At least 3 other people were killed when trees crashed into their homes. Tony.
Jonathan Vigliotti for us. Jonathan, thank you very much. And Gayle and Anthony, as I send it back to you, I can say that more fortunate families have already been getting back to work, and we're picking up notes of recovery. The sound and also the smell, that would be chainsaws and freshly cut wood. This is a community that rebuilt entirely back in 2005 after Rita, and everyone expects they will do it again.
Yeah, but now I'm still sitting here thinking about the Miller family. The more details Jonathan gave us about Cindy Miller's life, the more touching it became. And then you think about Craig Barker, who was in your story, said, I'm nobody special, nobody different. I'll bet a lot of people, Tony, are still just in shock today, still trying to process what has happened.
Well, and that huge tree lying across the road it almost, as you point out, Tony, almost cut that house in half. A game of inches, Tony. Thank you very much. Our condolences to the Miller family.